This is my first time running the ARRMA Felony with the new speaker box installed. This is gonna add 3/4 of a pound to the rear. It doesn't seem like that much weight, but being all the way at the rear of the car, it is gonna add some weight. So I'm at a Burlington's lot right now on the 3rd of July at like 12 o'clock at night running this. And I'm terrified because this car doesn't even, it handles well, but it's more of a drag car and a drift car than it is a track car. And when you lose control in this car and you slide around, she slides pretty far because they're heavy. So you can give this a few runs just to get a feel for it and see what happens. Got my iPhone here. I should be doing this with my GoPro. So you know what? This video is going to be a cliffhanger. Now you got to go to the next video. I'm going to proceed with this here and record this in 4K from first person, and I also have a vest on to hold the GoPro, so I'm gonna have a video up for that, because there's not a way for me to film this with my, let me see if I can do something here. See if this works. I don't know how this looks, but I don't know if it's gonna stop recording or not because it's up against my chest, but we'll see. Got a little pull to the left. Just pulling a little to the left. Send my trim. Just doing alignment check. Now I'm too far to the right. It's very sensitive. I'm a little too much to my left, am I? Yeah, like a hair. Okay, she doesn't seem to slide too much, but we haven't driven this enough. I'm petrified. I hate that. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking. I hate that. Too much on the right. You know what I noticed? This car slides more when you let off the throttle. If you hold the throttle down at a steady pace and you steer, she don't slide. But as soon as you let go, saw that? Right? It's when you let go of the throttle that it slides. Because you know what it is? The motor is so strong that when you let off the throttle, just the magnetic field on the motor is strong enough to start slowing it down right away. And because these tires are slicks, they're going to start sliding sideways. But if you hold down to your throttle, if you just give it some throttle, it'll just fishtail. It won't spin out of control. Like a 180.
Make sure I'm still recording. It's got my, hey, it's working. All right, recording with my iPhone on my chest. It's working. I don't know how good this footage is going to be, and I can't edit what's on my iPhone. I'm not editing right now, so I should also put the action cam on it. Because once I stop this iPhone, that's going to be it for that video. I'm not editing multiple videos right now. I'm only able to do a straight record. Let's see here. So we're gonna have two videos. We're gonna have second person and first person, or first person and virtual reality. I want the best recording, and I want a clear lens. I don't know how the iPhone is picking this up. I hope it's good enough. If it's not, we still have this one. Or I just won't upload it, or I will or I won't. I don't know. If it's funny and interesting, I will. But the thing is, I don't have that much content on my new channel, so I don't have much of a choice. Now, here's another thing. This is a new lens. I'm gonna do a separate video, but this is a new lens, and there's no glue on it because I had to break the glue to take off the old one that was broken. So when you turn this, you can focus. You can focus on something like this close, like 1 millimeter away from the lens, because you can focus to it now. So what I do is when I put this on here, I focus it. I focus it depending on how far close I am. Let me see here. What is my Wi-Fi? No, I don't need Wi-Fi. No, stop. What am I doing? I should just erase all of that. I'm gonna just erase all of it. Confirm. Okay. Let me see. What is my camera on? Is it the best recording? Yeah. Okay, let's just start recording. My sound should be on. Hold on. Make sure my sound is on. Audio, yes. All right. Now let me focus. Where is this going to go? It's going to go here. Let's start recording. All right, so we are now officially recording on the action cam. I'm just adjusting the focus. This is going to be on the roof. Right there. So I got it focused on the hood scoop. I should also be focused on the road. It's not too far apart. I'm gonna be going fast. See the road anyways. I broke the last lens on here because I wasn't using my protecting case. Now I have it, so let's not screw that out. Cool. All right, let's give it a whirl. Ay, ay, ay. By the way, the audio on that thing sucks. I'm terrified. I'm shaking. I don't like crashing this car. It's pretty scary. She's still pulling, man. It could be something I did. I have a feeling. I haven't driven this car too many times. This is like my 4th time driving it since I've had it. that sounded weird. My hands are shaking. I hate that. Sometimes this car can be unpredictable. This car got tricks up its sleeve sometimes. I haven't had any of that happen yet because I'm getting better with it. But most of the accidents happen when you flip out, when you get scared or your hands are shaking, because you got to feel it. You got to feel what's happening through the remote. And when your hands are all shaking, you can't do that. And I've been racing RC cars since I was like 13, 14 years old. I've had a lot of RC10s, a lot of Team Associated and Tamiya in my time. And I've had some fast cars. My cars usually are between like 50 and 60 miles an hour. And that's with the old technology, with the brushed motors and the 110 scales. So the first time, I've had my whole life was 110 scale, and then I had like a mini little 4-wheel drive car for a short time. But they've all been 110 scale, and I never got a 8th scale until my wife got me the Team Associated RC8. So, and that's the best handling car I ever had. That car does exactly what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. I rarely flip that car over. I've never crashed it. The RC8, the 1/8 scale Team Associated buggy, I've never crashed that car. I flipped it over, but I've never lost control, and I run the hell out of that car. This one, it's heavy. That's the problem. It's heavy and it's on slicks. So when you slide out of control, it slides, man. The faster you're going, when you lose control, the further it's going to slide on you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I just realized, if you let go of the throttle too soon and you're turning, you're going to lose control. But if you hold down the throttle while you're turning, she does exactly what you want her to. And that's kind of scary, because who wants to go into a turn while you're still giving it gas, you know? You see that? I'm gonna try doing that same turn, doing the same speed, but I'm gonna let off the throttle when I do it. Watch what happens. You see that? And the problem with this car is when it slides out of control, once it reaches the 180 point, it starts to roll backwards. And it's hard to stop it. It'll just roll backwards into a wall. Here goes the turn with no gas. You see that? We do the same thing while holding the throttle down. She won't have a chance to bust down out of 180 because the back wheels are providing traction. There you go. I'll do it coming this way. If it wasn't for all these parking bricks that were here, I could actually go fast and do something, but I'm not risking it on this. This is narrow. This may look big, but when you have a car that can do 60 miles an hour easily, this ain't that big. Oh, my camera? Let me check this camera, because the paint job on this is a matte paint job. It's not gloss. So the camera isn't isn't gonna hold suction forever because it's a matte paint job and it's got a little bit of a texture to it. If it was gloss, it'll stay stuck on here much longer. Oh look, I can play music, but I'm on my phone recording, so I can't play music right now. But I'll do it later. My lights, I can turn them off and on. You know what? Let's end this video here. Let me end both these videos. This is good enough. I can make some more content. I'm gonna end these. I'm gonna stop them for right now. This one too. I'm gonna stop this camera for now. Stop this for now, and I'll do some more recording in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, stick around, hit like. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe and like. It don't cost you anything. Have a good one. Let's end this video in style. Let's end this in style.